Hello there. So this is just a fairly short practice. It's a joint mobilization, and it's great to do if you're doing a lot of sitting. So if you're working, sitting on a computer, a lot of driving. It's also nice to do when you get out of bed in the morning, just to wake the body up. Or it's quite nice as well to do it at the end of the day, particularly if you had quite a physical day as well. So it's just a really good all-round short practice, just working through all the joints of the body. You don't need any special kit. You don't need to get your Lycra on. You don't need your yoga mat. You can actually do most of it sitting down as well. So it's quite a good one to do either in your home office. We are in lockdown at the moment. Or if you are actually in your office, you can do it then as well. Okay, I'm going to do it standing. So I'm just going to wander over here. And if you'd like to join me, you just feet comfortable distance apart. We're going to start the way I'm going to do it today. I'm going to start at the feet and work all the way up the body. I quite like to do that in the mornings, just to get a sense of rising up all the way through the body. If I'm doing it at the end of the day, I like to do it in reverse. Start with the head, work all the way down. So you choose which way to do it. So we're going to start right down with the feet. I'm just going to shift the weight. I'm going to stand on this leg. And I'm just going to extend this foot. And I'm just going to begin to work into the ankle on this side of the body. So you can keep the foot touching down on the floor, or you can just check in with your balance and see how it is this morning. Just extending, flexing, just checking out the ankle on this side, and then just bringing in a little bit of rotation as well. Just working in gently. And what you might find during this practice, you might get lots of clicking, crunching little noises and bits going on. As long as you're not in pain, you're okay. So this is a really good time as well, just to check in with any old injuries you've got in the body. Give that foot a shake on that side and swap over to the other side. So we're always going to do both sides of the body. So just beginning to work in to the ankle on this side. Once you start repeating practices like this or building them into your day or your week, you can really begin to learn more about your body, really familiarize yourself with your body and how it is. Bring in some rotation. Lots of people have ankle injuries, old, maybe broken ankles, twisted ankles. It's a really nice way to just ease into them. Remember to change direction at some point. And really just familiarize yourself with this fantastic resource that we have, our bodies. Good job. Give that a shake on that side. I'm going to do some toe rolling now. And if you come to my classes regularly, you know I'm quite fond of a bit of toe rolling. So what we're going to do with the foot on this side is come up onto the ball of the foot, and then very, very gently, particularly if you've got quite stiff feet, roll over your toes, just gently, and then roll back. So just beginning to ease into the toes on this side of the body. Just see how that feels. Some people find this quite unusual if they've never done it before, but it's actually really nice. We've got lots of joints in our feet. I think there's, I can't remember, maybe 30, 33 possibly. Give it a Google and find out. But all those joints in the feet are really, really important to us, to really have feet that are going to connect us to the ground, give us stability, help with our balance. So I really love rolling my toes. Good job. Let's just do a couple more on this side, nice and gently. Nice. And then we're going to swap over. So you come up onto the ball of the foot, and again, just easing very gently, particularly when you go over the tops of the toes. So again, just tuning in to how that foot is, tuning into how those toes are on this side. And quite often you might remember or recall, for example, if you had a broken toe at some point, stiffness in the feet. So again, just really gently easing in to the foot, just taking your time and really just enjoying finding out how your toes are today. Nice. Just do a couple more on this side. Good job. So then we're going to work our way up the body. So draw the feet and the knees together. Make kind of upside down L shapes with your hands. Bring the hands onto the outsides of the knees and just begin to circle into the knees. So you might well feel the connection of your feet with the ground, working into the ankles, the knees, the hips, noticing how the whole area of the pelvis is. And then just easing your way into the opposite direction. Knees again can be a little bit crunchy. So again, just listening to your body and just tuning in. If you've got any old knee injuries, just be careful and just do whatever feels good for you here. Slowing that down, coming upright. Step the feet a little bit wider apart, maybe about shoulder width. And we're going to work on the hips. So hands just lightly on the hips, just circling through the hips. Make sure your knees are nice and soft. Chest and shoulders can get involved as well. Shifting the weight from one side to the other. And kind of checking in with the shape you're drawing with the hips. Is it a smooth circle? Or is it more of an oval? Just really trying to smooth out the shape as you go. And then just taking your time, just easing in to the opposite direction, working in this direction. You may notice there's some very slight differences when you change direction. Probably started in your favorite direction. So this direction may feel a little bit clunkier. So again, just look into how you can smooth out the shape. Smooth out the movement, easing in, always taking it gently, and always just kind of having that spirit of curiosity about your body today. So slowing that down, coming back to standing. So it's quite easy to remember this sequence because you're literally just kind of working your way up through the body. So if you want to reverse it, just do it all in reverse. So we've done the ankles, the toes, the knees, the hips. We're just going to work around the waist, which in turn is going to help with the spine as well. Feet a little bit wider again. Hands are really nice and heavy and soft. And we're just turning through the waist. Shoulders are relaxed. Elbows are soft. And you can make soft fists with your hands. And you can let those just gently tap the body. So if I just turn around, you can see I'm just tapping either side of the spine, and then the other hand's coming onto the side of the body as well. And so if you come to any of my regular classes, you'll know quite often that we work in Zen yoga with the meridian lines, the energy lines running around the body. And energetically, this is a really nice way to wake up the body, as well as just helping with a nice little bit of rotation as well through the torso. And that little gentle tapping just feels really nice on the torso. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows soft, wrists relaxed. And then slowing that down, so letting the arms rest at the side of the body. Drawing the feet in, so they're about hip width apart, so feet roughly underneath the hips. We're just going to extend the hands out in front of us, palms forwards, little fingers together. Then draw the hands in towards the body, backs of the hands together, and then fingertips go down, extend them away in front of you, backs of the hands together, and then reverse it. Good job. So little fingers together, backs of the hands together. So you can do this super slow, or you can do it quite quickly. Just see what feels good for you. Thinking about the wrists, thinking about the elbows, a little bit of working into the shoulders as well. Just really seeing what's going on here. We've all got one side of the body that we favor, that will be our dominant side. And we have one side of the body that's usually stronger than the other as well. Next time the arms are extended, leave them there, interlace the fingers, and just begin to work into the wrist. You can circle, you can do figure of 8. Just see what feels good And then change direction, which often feels a little bit weird, a little bit clunkier. Working through here, and then stop. Have a look at your hands. Now relace them the wrong way. So that's your usual way, your favorite way. Then just release them and then rethread them so that the opposite hand, the first finger, is nearest your thumb, opposite thumb. And if that makes no sense whatsoever, hey, don't worry. But if your hands are now linked in your least favorite way, when you start circling, it might just feel a little bit strange. And we have so many habits that we have with our bodies. So it just really helps to challenge ourselves every now and again. Now we're in the opposite direction, and that should feel like super weird. Oh man, my hands are linked the wrong way and they're going in the wrong direction as well. It's good for our brains as well as our bodies. Slowing that down, whew, give the hands a bit of a shape. So soft fists in front of the body, start to circle them, bring them all the way up, take them out to the side, all the way up, out to the side. I'm just going to repeat that, all the way up, out to the side. Now, change the circle and whoa, go the opposite direction, up, down in front of the body. Keep that going, out to the side, and then down. Nice. One more time, out to the side, and then down in front of the body. Perfect. I'm going to shake. Good one. So then we're just going to work into the shoulders. So we've worked at the wrists, the fingers, the elbows. So bring the hands up into kind of a cactus shape here. Shoulders are relaxed. Make sure they're not up around your ears. You're not like this. Nice. So shoulders are nice and relaxed. And all we're going to do is extend the hands out in front and bring the backs of your hands together. And then draw them open again. Just see if you can draw the elbows back a little bit without arching your back. And then extend them away. If you want a little bit more, you can bring in the rest of the body here. Extending away, back to the hands together. So I'll turn sideways on. So as you extend the hands, you can begin to sit down as low as you like. And then elbows slightly back. Avoid sticking your back out. You're not arching through the lower back here. Extend, sit. You can drop the head. Inhale up, open the chest. Exhale, lowering down. So we're really warming up the whole of the body now here. Lots and lots of joints getting involved here. Exhale away, back to the hands together. Inhaling up, opening the chest. Exhaling down, smoothly switching between the two shapes of the body. Just do one more, exhaling away. Inhaling up, release the hands down. Give the arms a shake, the shoulders a shake. And then last of all, we'll just have a look at the neck and the face. So just allowing the body to settle down. Keep just gazing forwards. And then just tilt the head over to one side. Don't need to do anything here. Think about this shoulder. Think about this shoulder getting heavier, the arm getting heavy. So think about the whole of the shoulder, the whole of the arm, the hand, just relaxing down. And you may find you get a little bit more of an opening then through the side of the neck here. Inhale up to center and then just exhale, ease over to the other side. Stay here. And then think about this shoulder getting really heavy. Heavy shoulder, heavy arm, heavy wrist, heavy hand. Just opening out through the side of the neck. Inhale up to center. And this time, looking straight ahead, then just turn to gaze to one side. Come back through to center. Then go over to the other side. You're not trying to gain some sort of maximum rotation here as you repeat. You're going a comfortable distance and just listening to your neck, noticing any difference in each side, noticing if your shoulders start to want to tense up as you begin to look over one shoulder or the other. easing through one direction and then the other. Come back to neutral, then just drop the chin to the chest and then come back to neutral. Drop the chin to the chest, then come back to neutral. Drop the chin to the chest, then come back to neutral. And then just to finish, this is a really funny one, and I cannot talk whilst I'm doing it. And this is one of my friends who's a yoga teacher does this. It's great. Basically, you hold your chin. I'm going to have to stop talking to show you. And then you just relax your jaw, and then you just wobble it. Okay? Trust me, give it a go. What have you got to lose apart from looking rather strange? So you hold your chin, and then you relax your jaw, and then you wobble it. You don't need to make a noise. Well, you can if you like. You're in the comfort of your own home, maybe. So relax the jaw, wobble it. So you're kind of wobbling it up and down. But it's a really good way to check whether you've got tension in your jaw. If you're the sort of person who's prone to gritting your teeth a lot, or even grinding your teeth at night, this is really nice. And you do really have to relax that jaw. So hold the chin. Hey, how amazing is that? So man, I just tuned into this video. Next thing I find, I'm wobbling my jaw. Brilliant. Now, just to finish off, we're just going to take a few breaths here, and then we're just going to pat down through the body. It's a little optional extra. Okay, so we're going to start either with a soft fist or an open hand, just tapping here underneath the collarbone on this side of the body, across the chest. And then down front of the arm, the hand, turning over, coming up onto the shoulder, swapping over, soft fist, and then all the way down the front of the arm, palm of the hand, inside of the arm, onto the shoulder, bit of a Tarzan moment, onto the belly, give that a good old slap, you go around in one direction, you go around in the other, onto the back of the body as best you can. And then onto the buttocks, you give those a good old slap right the way down the back of the legs, onto the calves, tops of the feet, up the insides of the legs. And then with an open palm, a little bit of pressure, just sweep it down, flick, down the back of the arm, flick, front of the arm, flick, back of the arm, flick, front of the body, back of the body, backs of the legs, fronts of the legs. Give the hands a good shake. Pause here for a moment. Scoop the palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, push them away. Release the hands down. Inhale up. Exhale out. Draw them back in. Exhale away. Draw them back in, and then just let them float down in front of the body. Pause here for a moment. Just notice how your body feels. Take a little breath, breathing in, breathing out. You are so good to go. Well done. Nice work. Enjoy.